for sure. So right now, it's like today's the day. Like yesterday was that type of day, and today's that same type of day. It's just like, well, I'm not sure what to look forward to, so it's literally just trying to make a goal to, what I'm saying, do. Talk about that. No, this is the first one. I think I'm gonna try to maybe double back to that, but discuss your professional goals for next year. Professional YouTuber launching a project. I don't know. I'm just waiting for stuff to get to me, like what I, what I'm saying, working with what I can do. Taking on new challenges, learning new skills. I'm not sure. It's really. I'm not even sure like what skill I can just pick up. You know what I'm saying? I have a ton. Share any exciting opportunities you're pursuing, the challenges you're looking to overcome. I guess the challenge to look overcome is overcoming homelessness at this point. Briefly mention how you plan to balance your professional goals, your personal life. Everything is everything. Like as a YouTuber, right? Those are the same. Personal and professional, big same goddamn things. You vlog so much. Mm, so the self-improvement, personal growth, or hobbies. I think I always work on my hobbies, you know what I'm saying, somehow, some way. I always try to figure out what it is that I want to do for today. Just do that. I need to figure out what my dog is. Because I actually don't see her. This is, we might have to wrap this up a little quick. I just gotta look for my dog. Next one. Oh, these are the last ones right here. Inspiration and motivation. Encourage viewers to set their own goals for us and share what inspires them. Yeah, these are something for you to do. You know what I'm saying? If you're not sure what makes you happy, take the time to get bored. You know what I'm saying? Like I've dedicated what the past 2 years to just being bored and allowing myself. Once you're bored, what do you do when you get bored? So then you figure out, well, what do you want to do? And if you're not able to do what you want to do, particularly, what's the closest thing that you can get to that? You know, you know what I'm saying? It's the freest, cheapest way that you can even possibly. You know what I'm saying? I'll be out here drawing Lamborghinis. Now I put Lamborghini. You got the AI now. I put the AI to do a Lamborghini and a Jeep Wrangler together, and then put myself in that. You can do a lot of stuff now. Make little cutout, put the stickers, put stuff together just to see yourself in a Lamborghini. That's what I did. Offer some tips for staying motivated and accountable while working towards your goal. Some tips for staying motivated and accountable while working towards your goal. You know how people like there's a what if, and it's just like, okay, well, what if this and the third? I'm trying. Let me see if I can make the point here. For like the point. So it's just and it's a matter of like, okay, well, if this goal or whatever was actually going to be achievable, and I actually really could do it, right? And you're like, okay, well, what if this happens? You know what I'm saying? You stay right there. You always think about that. Well, um, that's one of the things I think is motivating. Like you clearly see what life is like without it. You know, you clearly see what life is like without what you truly want and how to live, right? So if you constantly, Joe Rogan says, I stopped doing things that I didn't want to do and replaced them with things that I do want to do until all my days are just filled with activities that I want to do. So like if you just sit there and think about every day, all your days, even if it's not the exact same routine or something like that, all your days is just simply literally activities that you want to do. Like that is really cool. It doesn't have to be like a routine, but it's every everything, every activity you do is simply what you want to do. Sometimes they say you gotta lose yourself to find yourself. You gotta get away from a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? So you start to lose and you start to think for yourself. You lose the thoughts and the stuff that was implanted in you since you've been growing up. And then you just start to really think for yourself and figure out what you want to do for yourself. No more listening to other people tell you what you can and cannot do. And it's just like, what if they're wrong? What if they're wrong? You entertain the thought about what if they're right, but what if they're wrong? What if John, you plan to track your progress in my YouTube, these videos? You'll be able to tell how close I am or how far away I am. All right, closing Q&A. Wrap up the video, find the measures. I already did that. Thank you for watching. Leave comments, questions. Share your social media handles. Encourage viewers to stay connected. Graffiti Jungle, but switch the E and the L when you spell jungle. All right. Graffiti Jungle YouTube, Graffiti Jungle Instagram. But yeah, if I don't know you, I wouldn't even try looking for my Instagram. I'm just gonna I'm just gonna hit no. But I'm most likely gonna block you. So, but there is an Instagram, you know. If you want to watch it, just enter YouTube is where we'll be at for this. You know what I'm saying? All right, in the stream.